Yeah.
All right, you guys ready?
All right. Okay.
Let's do
Sure.
it.
Especially
So
when
if
they
you're
turn
new,
into teenagers and their
if
stomachs don't end.
hold on a second. So if you're new, you're gonna pray range. Only the tank prays melee. I'm gonna go ahead and pull him, and then afterwards we're gonna move to the southeast minion. So the one to the southwest actually, he is our major, and then the one to the southeast we kill second. That is our ranger, and then the one in the middle that's walking around melee, that's gonna be our last kill. Oh snap! He messing me up, yo. So move on to the major southwest. Pray mage if needed. And somebody is 67. And then southeast minion, pray range if needed. Unless you got the meleeer. And then we kill the meleeer last. He's usually left for the tank so you can use Guthans on. However, I didn't bring it, so don't worry about that. I was just teaching you guys earlier the correct way to do it. Here I'm gonna stream if you guys want to watch. Here you go.
All right. Nice.
Where I'm standing at, you can mark this tile. This is where Bandos spawns at. And I also forgot to mention, because the Rsbluebible Wikipedia guide, for some reason, it didn't recommend this, but prayer regeneration potions are a great option to bring here.
Ooh. Forgot mine.
Bones! 10 seconds.
I got called a noob for using Guthans. That was weird.
Now they know what they're talking about.
Yep.
Pray range. You may get the first hit. Always let the tank get the first hit. Whoever hits them first, they get aggro. Here's a little trick: if you're tanking, you can run under, but don't stand under too long or you will lose aggro. I just hit a 28 with the shield. So, northeast. So always the first minion to kill is the one northeast. And then it would be the ranger for the second kill, and then the melee. So it goes mage, ranger, melee. We got a Lofi bot now, guys, so if you guys want to utilize that, feel free to. And if you want to know how to adjust the volume, you just right click and adjust volume.
Oh, we're gonna play some music?
It's already playing. You probably got it muted.
Yeah.
I'd love to play some music. Barabbas. I am Barabbas.
Well, it's playing music. It's a radio.
Oh, someone else is playing music?
Yeah, it's a bot.
I know a lot of those bots got taken out.
Yeah, we took most of our bots out, but we just invited Lofi back recently, and he displays music 24/7.
Oh, I was just referring to like a lot of the music bots were actually wiped out by Discord.
Yeah, that's true. They used to have a YouTube bot, but they no longer work with YouTube anymore, so the bot doesn't work.
Do they have Spotify?
I don't know. Probably not. It's a good beat. See, that's how I dance to this right here.
That stuff is original. I love those original beats, man.
That's how I dance in real life.
Is it that funky chicken? Running.
You know what dance that from? That's from Mally.
Nope. I don't
Drake
have
does
any
that.
idea.
Drake does that
What is
dance.
it?
It's from Hotline Bling.
No way.
Yup. Google it. It's on the Old Wiki. They got that dance from Drake's Hotline Bling. I know when the hotline went. They need a Michael Jackson dance on here. He's number one.
Moonwalk and spin.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
They
Kill
need a
this nub.
T-pose. That's what they need. Like
Who?
a hold it T-pose that doesn't go down.
They're holding what?
A T-pose that doesn't go down. That's just a permanent fixture emote.
What's a T pose?
Like when you put your arms out straight, like you're across.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
That's what they need.
Yeah, but they hate Christ. That would never happen.
You can just say it's a meme. T-pose to assert dominance. And then they'd immediately remove it because we.
They got the Thriller dance.
Yes, they do.
Gotta fix your rank in the chat, Mally. This is your first time here, right, Abide? Then we're gonna get you the Bandos icon in the clan chat. There you go.
We need to get a Biden him a KC because he needs that frozen key piece for the next. So now it's coming.
Yeah, it's true. I think his name secretly means Biden, like he's supporting Biden. You're taking.
Oh man, how did he come off of him? It's dangerous.
All standing under him.
If Trump is culpable in the freaking Epstein files, I want that proof out. If it's true.
Yeah.
Of course we do.
3 million files to go through, though. It's going to take a while to figure it out.
You guys know our Jesus March we did? I think it already has 150 views.
All right.
Couple new people saw the video too, and they want to join our chat.
Cool.
Yeah, praise God. Praise God. Very cool. Because the focus always Christ. Of course, we do want a community where we can fellowship and hang out, and just like a general community. But the number one goal is always Christ. So it's very cool to see what's going on there, in the context of Jesus.
Yeah. I went back and watched the video. It was because you don't get to see everything that's going on when you're in the march, but then you go back and watch it. And you're like, oh, I didn't know that's what was going on. Kind of cool.
Yeah, I was watching it last night too.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I think this year though we're gonna try to do more fun events like that. Not just PvM events. I would like to see more PvM events, but as you can see, we don't really have a lot of people that can do them. We were just discussing a good majority of the chat is Iron Man, or just low levels. But Yeah, somebody said like we should like ask Sezima if they want to do like a Castle Wars match. I think that would be fun. I mean, I think it could more likely be very toxic, but I also think it would be fun to see, fun to talk about, fun to hear about. You know, Baba Chat versus Sezima at Castle Wars. I think that'd be pretty cool. So we could probably do something like that. Talking about like pest control events, we could bring that back. You know, we got the Bible trivia happening again. So we got a lot of fun events planned this year.
Committed. I'm committed to it.
Yeah, and with the Apollo bots, I really like that setup that we have with the Apollo bot. So these events will happen. You know, before it was an issue because I would have to try really hard to get you guys here by messaging everybody 100 times. So the events sometimes would be canceled. But with the Apollo bot, I don't think these events will be canceled. I think it's working out pretty nicely. So.
Yeah, we just have to move more people onto Discord. It's always a thing.
Yeah.
So just try to promote it as much as I can on Discord.
Let's go ahead and
I
create.
wasn't here earlier, Blue. I'm here now.
Okay. But which it's not going to be a problem because you know we changed the ranking system for support staff where people have certain roles that they focus on. And that being said, we currently have about 3 event promoters, and they're doing a really good job making sure they're promoting the events and directing members to Discord for those events. Get off me, nub. There we got a lot of high levels. This dude's got Torva. Smirk is strongest in the game. Awkward's packed. Malley's packed.
I'm unpacked.
I'm technically the newbiest guy here. My best gear is Void. Yeah, we got potential, my friends. We do. Because ultimately, like I said, I really want to get into PvM events, and specifically, I really want to get back into raids and Nightmare. Seeing as we do already have some strong players here, I think that's very possible to do here soon. Do you guys want to do that, raids and Nightmare?
Always. Merv is always down.
What are your stats, Blue?
Huh?
What are your stats? Maybe I'm actually the newbiest one here.
Stats don't matter. Stats don't matter.
Well, then I'm the newbiest one here.
No, I mean at God Wars. Right?
I'm still the newbiest one. I have not done a single God Wars.
Hey,
It's
what
pretty
song
easy.
is this playing?
I don't know. Just a random song that the Luffy bot plays.
Like, the only time I've ever been to God Wars was to do a Slayer task.
Yeah, God Wars is a joke.
Bandos.
To be honest, I mean, I think it's good for people to get used to PvM, but you know, when you're like level 110 plus, I think it's kind of a, I don't know. I think it's terrible.
I think I'm a 99.
Like you want to get into like bosses that have good mechanics and drop good loot. Once you start getting higher levels, God Wars isn't it, unfortunately. Next God Wars is good, but
So, Reddit's OSRS, they're jerks on there.
huh? Who?
Reddit's old school RuneScape thread, they're jerks on there.
Oh, I know.
I'm like,
I mean, it's Reddit
just
in
like
general.
going
is
in there, and I'm
horrible.
like, dude, I'm super casual. Is there anything you can help me to do? And they're like, stop being a noob. I'm like, thank you. I really appreciate it. Hey, Pat.
Yeah, that's how they are.
That's
They're very toxic.
there's somebody else because I had some Bandos and stuff because I've been playing since 2016. They're like,
Wait, 5
"Stop
seconds.
pulling out your credit card." I'm like, thanks, I guess, for thinking that I pulled out a credit card.
Yeah, whenever like I would get like
cares?
persecuted and I would take it to Reddit, people just be like, "Oh, you deserve it. Preaching shouldn't be allowed in the game," and they would just blame me. Even when Smurf was demoted, nobody felt bad for him on Reddit. They were just like, "Oh, he deserves it," Just like, you guys are jerks. Even Louis got banned, and Haley tried to stand up for me. The Oscar Rooster Reddit moderators are messaging her saying, "Oh, you have a persecution fetish," and telling her to like get over herself or something. It's like, dang. They're just jerks. They're all jerks. All these mods.
They said I bought my account.
I've only met like a few cool mods, and that includes player moderators. Most of them, they follow. See, most of them they follow the rulebook to a T, and I don't always agree with that. But then at the same time, most of them have this woke mindset, and a lot of the things they say contradict the Bible. So I can't get behind them, to be honest. But there are a few cool mods, like Smurf was a mod, Unk was a mod. What's that one dude's name? Attorney. You guys know Attorney. He doesn't talk a lot though. He's cool. We got a Christian moderator last week. I think his name is like Muffin or something. So there are a few cool moderators, but in my experience, a lot of them they're kind of salty. Like we used to have this moderator called Odd Even. He's one of the most popular moderators. He was like getting on to me for saying homosexuality is a sin. There's another guy called Sin Sadie, player moderator. Same thing. He was getting on to me about silly stuff. I got banned from RuneScape 3 Discord last week, and they were kind of treating me poorly, and they're saying that they're banning me from their Discord because of what people decide to do in my community. They're just a lot of them just kind of they're not fair. They're not fair.
Out of our way to accept pretty much anyone unless they're being jerks.
Yeah.
And we're patient with people that are being jerks to try to see if they'll turn around, and then they stop. And we're like, can you not?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. The difference between Christians and worldly people is that we accept everybody, If you want to come, like literally we do, if you want to come and tell us what you believe and tell us about like Allah and stuff, we'll allow it. We just don't allow too much, what's it called? We damage
We don't
control.
allow you to come in and preach false doctrine.
If it's causing a lot of issues, then no, but like on Reddit and platforms that they have, like on Discord and, certain communities in game, they absolutely do not allow any talks about politics. Absolutely no talk about religion. It's like, that's silly. That's how you keep people blinded. Like the reason why we have presidents or people running for president like Biden and Kamala is because of people like you. You're shutting out people from talking about the important stuff in life. And we don't do that, We allow all types of talk as long as, it's not stumbling people. That's the difference between a Christian and the worldly people.
Yep. This whole racism conversations that keep going on, those problematic.
Huh? Oh, I haven't been on. I haven't seen it.
In the Discord.
Yeah, I stopped watching Discord. I'll check the notifications, but I'm trying to be more laid back in Discord this year, so people aren't scared to post. Because I think in the past people are scared to post. Like, oh, am I posting in the right channel? Who's gonna get onto me? So I don't want to come off that way. So I'm not really trying to moderate the Discord too much. But you guys have moderator powers. If your support staff, you can't time out members. Just be fair about it. No, only the person who does the most damage gets KC.
Yeah, I'm new to all the rune light stuff.
I mean, Discord.
No, like rune light. I just got a laptop, so I'm like trying to figure everything out. I've been on mobile the whole time.
There's a couple guides out there that will show you what apps to use with Moonlight. Like I think there's a really good one by Theoatrix or maybe Jimmy. He hooks you up and
Oh
gives you
yeah,
some good apps.
yeah. I need to
around
watch
you.
something like that because I'm lost on everything. I don't even know how to do the kill count thing. It's not working for me.
Yeah, I don't think it works on mobile. I don't think it does.
Yeah, I think the most important thing to turn on here is the boss respawn timer. Let you know when the boss is about to spawn. And
Yeah, that's already automatically on there. I didn't have to do anything for that.
oh, they have that. Oh, they automatically put it on Moonlight.
I guess so. Yeah,
That's good. That's
it's like a
good.
little square over to the left that like counts down when he comes back.
You can also put this thing called True Tile, where it kind of marks where the enemy's at and their mechanics are moving to or moving. And it's really OP when you do bosses like Rodardus. A couple of you guys might know what I'm talking about. It's like super cool. Because like when you do Vardarvis, there's these blades that come across and you have to dodge them perfectly. But if you throw True Tile on there, it highlights them. It highlights like a square around them. And right when that line of the square is about to touch you, that's when you know to move. So if you have that turned on for bosses like Regardless, Callisto, even when Callisto's coming at you, you can stay at these bosses forever. So you definitely gotta check that out too on Ring Light.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a while to digest all this stuff. It's like trying to drink out of a fire hydrant. It's crazy.
A few bones and sharks on the ground. You guys are leveled enough to do raids. We could do raids soon, guys.
Gosh, I just buried that bone. What the heck?
I should
you guys
start
wanna-
on main, honestly.
Huh?
I should start doing raids on my main.
Yeah. Would you guys want to do that soon? I mean, next month?
I'm a noob when it comes to raids. I've only ever done PvP stuff, so I don't know anything about raids or anything like that.
We're all noobs. If you don't got an infernal cape, you're a noob.
Yeah, I only have a fire
Alright.
cake going.
Guys, you gotta focus on the boss. Don't kill the mobs. Boss is messing me up.
I know. We're trying to get Abide in him, get him a KC. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Dang, yeah, I feel like I hit a lot more that time. I forgot to pray piety, like Mally said. I did that time, but
Why do you need KC?
I think for the key.
The mobs don't drop the key, only the boss.
Yeah, we're the boss. So we're trying to get him a boss kill.
Oh, okay.
It's tough.
I think I might have gotten one. It says Bandos 1 up there, but
No, that's going to be for anyone. Probably the minions too.
Alright, so kill the
I'm just
minions
kidding.
this time. And you focus on the boss,
okay.
and I'll run under the boss so I can avoid damage. Should have run a Sarah Dome and God Sword. 3 seconds. Yeah, get off the boss so we can get the clout.
I ain't hitting nothing. Golly. That's crazy.
Need a fang or something.
Yeah, I was fully potted with piety and everything. Piety, whatever.
But you're using a whip or a fang?
Yeah.
Whip. Yeah.
The tentacle.
Honestly, you got the worst setup ever.
I mean, if you can't afford it, I get it.
Yeah, whip is terrible here.
It was still listed on the equipment.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But whenever we do actually do a next event, we're gonna do it like I did last time, where I'll schedule like appointments with you guys and I'll help you get your key. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Nice.
Potatoes. You know, I always wanted to try one of these potatoes in real life, and now you can. They actually have a cookbook to make these potatoes. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've seen that cookbook.
No way.
To make the cake and all that too.
Yep. I almost bought one for my brother this Christmas, but it was gonna take like a month to get here. 5 seconds. Yeah, honestly, I'll probably buy it for myself one of these days, just to try out some of the food. Because you know that gnome restaurant at Grand, what is it called? Grand Village or whatever? You know it probably slaps. No, it probably slaps. You got some good looking food there. I don't know if you guys ever been there, but you gotta do that for an achievement diary, I believe.
What's the weapon that just went up a lot? Was it the Fang or the Void Waker?
It was a Void Waker.
Okay, yeah.
It didn't go up too much though. There's a website called GE Tracker, and it tracks basically like if you go to the Rsbluebible website, there's like a chart of you know how much is raising, how much has been dropping, and stuff like that. It's basically that, but it's live. You know, the Oscar RuneScape chart, it updates like once a day, while the GE Tracker website, it's a live chart. So you could use that if you wanted to. And I was looking at it
That's cool.
a few days ago, and it only went up like 5 mil, and then it dropped back down. So I made quite a few money, quite a few mil from GE Tracker, but
Oh yeah.
I stopped trying to do all that stuff. It's kind of sweaty. Back in RS3,
Yeah.
I would flip Drygor weapons. I don't know if you guys know what Drygor weapons are, but I made like 200 mil in like maybe like a month or two. But it's just too sweaty. Flipping is actually the best moneymaker in the game. I don't know if you guys knew that. I used to have a friend named Dylan. I know him in real life. And he made his way up to flip party hats. And he would make like 1 bill a day profit. No joke. And he was so successful that he made his own clan chat flipping items. And he made about like $40,000 in game because he took the items and sold it for real cash. He ended up buying a truck. He ended up buying a business. He like made like I forgot what type of business. I think it was like a Halloween store or something. I don't really remember, but yeah, it's really good money. It's really good money. Yeah, it is. But that's back in the day when like Jaggers was pretty chill about gold selling and gold buying. Nowadays, you
Yeah.
immediately get a message from Jack. It's like, hey, you know what you did. Don't do it again.
Mhm.
Did y'all see that thing about that Jagex mod that like stole a bunch of in-game money from people? It's like $250,000 worth.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
He stole it from, I think it was Rot. I don't remember.
Yeah, his clan or whatever. Oh shoot. Oh, he's got me.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Pray melee. I run under him.
Oh, shoot, shoot,
Pray
shoot, shoot.
melee! You're gonna die. Run under him. Run under him.
Oh, good save.
Just right click, walk under.
Bad. That was almost bad.
No, that's good. It's good learning. So you gotta get used to situations like that.
Yeah, he almost took me out.
Because if you want to do Cox, it's 200 times harder than this. It's a lot of prayer switching. Like on the last boss, there's about 8 different mechanics.
Gosh.
Like he's shooting range at you, he's shooting magic at you. Your prayers randomly get turned off, and you got the spears coming at you. You gotta pray right before they hit you. You got lightning going across the room, is gonna stun you, turn your prayer off. You get trapped in flames, you gotta douse out and run out. Like dude, it's hectic. So that's some good practice
That's
right
crazy.
there. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's pretty
I
fun though.
panicked too much, dude. Jad was insane for me.
Oh no,
Especially
Cost
on-
makes Jad look like the first boss because there's like 5 bosses
I'm
on.
sure.
No, Jad's easy compared to Cox. You know, for Inferno, you gotta take on 3 Jads at a time.
Yeah, that's insane.
And then for the final boss in Inferno, you have to fight the final boss while fighting a Jad. So
It's wild.
it's definitely a lot harder content than
Have you
5
done
Jads.
Inferno?
I tried it twice. It was the most boring thing I've ever done, so I stopped doing it. It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
Because it's
It
like,
takes like 4 hours to get to it,
here you
doesn't
go,
it?
Frozen Key.
No way. See, you didn't have the one. Nice.
What is the frozen key for? I don't even know.
So you need key from each of the bosses here so you can access next.
Oh, okay.
It's if you got the frozen key pieces, you can put them together to make a full frozen key, and that's going to complete a mini quest and also give you access to the strongest boss here, which is next.
Okay.
And she drops like 200, 300 million gear.
Is it does the key like use it more than once or whatever?
You just use it once.
Okay, just once.
But yeah, guys, like I said, we do have a new event bot called Apollo, and he's posted up at the top of Discord under the events category. So if you guys ever want to do events or want to keep doing events like these, just scroll up in Discord and sign up. Yeah, wait till I attack him, Mally. Oh yeah, I forgot you were freezing. I can keep running. Alright, Mally, you're gonna be our freezer. We're gonna need you to freeze the boss every time he comes out. That way I can run away from him. Because I'm a noob. No, I know. Why you guys say maybe? Y'all scared? It's safe. You don't lose your gear. Oh, really? Yeah, you both barrage. Ice barrage. Coming in 5 seconds. 4, 3. Wait for me to hit him, though. Wait for me to hit him. Alright, now freeze him. Huh. You got this, little noob. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's why we gotta be nice, guys, because people like that. Because they're bringing so much hate to the world. So we gotta step it up and be like, okay, well, we're gonna counter that. We'll overwrite that by being nice.
Man.
That's how I think about stuff. Like, my brother is very different. Like, if you're toxic to him, he's gonna be super toxic back. But it's like, well, all you're doing is adding fuel to the fire. You should be blessing people and being nice to them. So we can bring goodness in the situation, or plant that seed, water that seed, you know?
Yes, sir.
The Bible even says, don't repay evil for evil. Here we go. Boss is out. Freeze him. Freeze him. Wait, how did I lose aggro? I'm literally attacking him. There you go. Says you complete a couple tasks. Yeah, I stopped being toxic a long time ago. Probably when I was born again. Because, like I say, if you think about it, all you're doing is making the situation worse. You're making the world worse as well. Especially if you do that at your workplace. Somebody's disrespectful to you, disrespectful for you, and you're disrespectful back. It's just gonna be problems every day. Eventually, one of you guys are gonna get fired. You know, it's just best to just say, "Hey, I understand you. It's okay. God bless you. I'm sorry. Let's just move forward. Shake hands. You know, God bless." That's the best way to do it. That's the biblical way to do it, and that's the Jesus way to do it. You know, I grew up working with like a lot of aggressive people. I did construction for a few years, and those guys are mean. If you guys want to know mean guys, disrespectful guys, work in construction. And you know, I've been around those people. I get it. I get the situations, but you're just making things worse when you're acting the same way they're acting. I used to be a server too. I don't know if you guys knew that. And I've gotten a lot of ugly customers. They treat me wrong because I'm a server. That's why I stopped serving. I served for 5 years. and people just kept walking over me because I was a server. Like people just having bad days.
Yeah. My friend was a server, and someone said, "What are you, some kind of giving up?" They called him a pejorative just because he had an earring in his ear. It was pretty. Just like, where do they get off doing that? It's like he's trying to serve your food. Didn't you all seen the movie Waiting? You ever seen that movie, Waiting?
I think so.
You
It
don't
came
want
out
to
like
mess.
2 years ago.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with
On
people who handle your
Netflix.
food.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, are you
yeah.
talking about where they're like poisoning people with the food?
Oh,
And they're
yeah.
like stuck on an
Well,
island?
I don't know. It was called like, what's it called? I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but that was with Ryan Reynolds. That's
Oh,
the guy I'm
okay.
talking about.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't seen that.
Okay, there's two of them too. I mean, you don't want to go see them. I mean, obviously, the content is terrible, but just the principle of it. You don't mess with people. Handle your food. Like, I don't even like to go out to eat because I think about stuff like that. Like, unless I see it being made, man, you're rolling the dice. It's a little paranoid, but boost that immune system just in case. Yeah, people are kind of ridiculous sometimes, but it's not them; it's the spirit behind them. So,
Amen. Forgive the Father, for they know not what they do. We are not against flesh and blood, spiritual wickedness in higher places. So Pastor Dory Love quotes a lot. Dude, why am I losing aggro when I'm raging? I'm so confused. It's probably because I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know, maybe.
But yeah, Pastor Dory Love always says, that's not them talking, that's the demon in them talking. So he's always like, I forgive you. That's not you talking. That's a spirit behind your words. It is very true. That's very scriptural, and I think that's a very wise take on things. Because if you look at things that way, then it's more easier to understand people like that and to forgive them.
Yeah, it definitely complicates things less for sure.
Yeah,
it's right there in the scripture. I mean, you don't have to go far to figure out what their thinking is. It's just led by sight. Walking in the flesh. It's like, we've seen both sides of that. There's definitely a line that we don't cross anymore. They do. And
why'd you leave? Hey, we need you.
got this.
Dang, man. I tried getting that pet Callisto for a good 2 months. Yeah, my first account that I maxed out and got max cape, the very first pet that I wanted was Callisto. Like, I had one pet and I had a few skilling pets, but the only pet that I really gone out for is the Callisto pet, and I never got him.
Oh man, I spooned this at RTO, so it was before the easier boxes came out. Yeah, the 50 KC on RTO. So it was before your time, or probably the RTO, the lesser versions of Callisto came out, the single version. So it's kind of bad timing for you. That's kind of what RS is. It's like you gotta play things at the right time, or else you'll have a hard time later, or hard time earlier.
Yeah, back when I played, Callisto was so easy. Well, he hit harder back in the day, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't remember. I think he was harder back in the day. But, now there's mechanics in Callisto. It's a little hard to get now.
I mean, if you're by yourself, I mean, it's all right, but there's always the danger of getting multi in the old days, but it's not bad now. I mean, you can kind of evade it somewhat. But it's nice that you can get the boss for both of them, or you can do the lesser one and get the same thing at Callisto. It's like, okay, I'm not getting the pet at the multi anymore. I'm going straight to the easy one where I can just tele out. That's it. I mean, the rate's a little worse, but man, if you get a spoon like I did, it's like, thank you. No more PKers for me.
So, boys, we only got 15 minutes left because we do have a Bible study after this. Let's pray. You are welcome to come to the Bible study. We're just going to hop channels after this event's over. We're going to look at what the Bible says about tongues. And we're going to discuss that and see what you guys believe about tongues.
Sounds good. Meet you there.
We did a poll if people wanted to talk about tongues, and the feedback was like, oh, I don't really care about that. But then at the same time, they had a lot to say about tongues, and there was a divide on the topic of it. And then I took it to the friends chat, and I had the same response. So I was like, well, you guys say you don't want to talk about it, but you guys got a lot to say about it, and there's a lot of arguments about it. So let's just do a Bible study on it. So
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a good amount.
Kind of along those lines of cessationism and all that. Did the gifts cease or something like that with the apostles and all that? I think that's kind of what people kind of divide over there. Can't figure out what that is.
Continuationists and cessationists.
Sure, exactly.
What you want, Rose? Yeah, Pastor David Lynn talks a lot about tongues and sensationalism, so you know a lot about that, but we'll talk about it when the event starts. We actually kind of covered sensationalism a couple months ago with Implied. I don't know if you guys remember Implied, but we had a good talk about it with him. Freeze him! Freeze him!
Freeze him. Trying. Man, he ain't freezing. Wish I got
Habibi.
someone to...
Me and my coworker were talking about Bleach the other day. You guys ever seen Bleach?
No.
It's a pretty good anime show. There's like a lot of good fights in it. There's also a new season to come out for Black Clover. If you guys have never seen Black Clover, you guys have to watch that. That's a really good show too. It's kind of about these peasants who get treated very poorly, but they get blessed with magic powers, and they use it to try to change the world and how the lower class is treated. It's a really good show. 3 seconds. Freeze him! Freeze him! Anybody need supplies?
I think I'm doing okay.
But I guess so. We have 2 more events planned, but afterwards we can start moving to bosses ID mechanics. So maybe next time we could do Huey Cordal. And then after that, we could do maybe like Callisto. Just so you guys can kind of get used to the mechanics and stuff and see how those type of events work out, so we can build up and see if we can do Cox.
I like Nightmare because there's not really any requirements. It's just go in for it. Just try to stay alive if you're really low again.
Yeah, we could do Nightmare too, but I think Cox is way more fun.
Yep.
Raids like that easier, like the more people you have. Or
No,
is it still crazy?
it scales. It scales.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have like 10 to 15 people, it can be pretty hard, and not even because of the scale, but there's bosses like shamans where they do these AoE splats. So if there's like 15 people in the room, you're bound to get hit, and it's gonna be like 10 deaths. And it's probably another boss where, but even the last boss, if there's people all over the room, and the boss is burning somebody, that person can easily pass the burn on to the entire team because there's just not much room and there's so many people. Like we did a 20-man mass, and because of things like that, like I think our clan member Jesus Sade, his Broomlight recorded like 40 something deaths.
Gosh.
But that's just because there's a lot of people, you know? It's not about the skill.
I died 3 times that day.
Did I die that day? I don't think I did.
No way. You know, I've never seen you die once anywhere. It's something like a wilderness or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how you do it. All of that stuff's going on in the background.
Well, I come from World of Warcraft, you know? This stuff is like very easy to me. World of Warcraft is like really hard, like 5 seconds. Like when mythic bosses first come out for World of Warcraft, they call this thing called a world race. And the first one to complete the mythic bosses, they win like $25,000. And it usually takes them like 1 or 2 weeks. That's how hard the content is. And that's where I come from. Like I play stuff like that. And plus, I've also have about like 1700 KC for Cox. So Cox is, you know, a lot of this content, especially Cox, is pretty easy.
Can you do a solo 4-1 method or not? That's kind of the thing I'm looking to do.
I mean, I won't say I can't, but I have never done it.
Right.
So I don't like.
No reason to.
I never like playing by myself. I like to play with other people.
Yeah. But if you can do the 4-1, that would just up your chances so much more at a TiVo, because I've got like, I don't know how many I've got, but I have to die at least once at the end. I don't know why, just because I don't know how to do the 4-1. But
that's too. It's just too sweaty, and like I said, I like playing by myself. I'm a very social person when it comes to gaming, so.
Sure.
But like, if you can realize, every time like a boss attacks you or NPC attacks you, there's always like a 3-second window where you can do whatever you want. So if you just remember that and have that in the back of your mind at all times, it makes bossing so much easier. You know, it's like, okay, I gotta do something. I have to do a mechanic in 3 seconds. But in between those 3 seconds, I'm free to just chill. If you remember that, you can do any boss on here.
Mm-hmm.
But in games like World of Warcraft, there's basically like none of that. Like, go play WoW, dude. It's just like, it's just hectic. There's just, you got the boss doing like 5 different mechanics at once. I quit playing WoW though. Kind of tired of playing cartoon games.
Yeah, I started on BG1 back in the day, and it was like you could stop all the play and you could just like sit there, take your time. And then I found this like shortly. I'm like, whoa, everything's moving too fast. So it's just kind of like I grew up on the wrong stuff. And so I'm still adapting to even this. Can't imagine
Yeah.
what it would be in WoW.
Yeah, WoW's pretty intense. It is. That's also why I stopped playing though. It's just too much. It's like when you play a lot of these MMORPGs on the PC, not only playing on the small screen, but you have to use like 30 keys. It's just too sweaty. Because for me on WoW, from F1 to F12, those are all my abilities. From 1 to the equal sign, those are all my abilities. From R to P, all my abilities. From F to L, all my abilities. Z to M abilities. Shift 1, Shift 2, Shift W, that's my mount. Like, it's just freaking sweaty. It's so sweaty. So that's the reason why. That's one of the main reasons why I quit playing on PC. Is just too many games are too sweaty like that. New World is pretty chill though. Like New World, you only have 6 abilities, but yeah, most MMORPGs are really, really sweaty.
That's otherworldly right there. Can't be me.
So I play PS5 now. Yeah. But I think you could do it, Smurf. You got a lot of experience on here.
Yeah, I have a slow learner, man. I don't know. I don't know. Like contracted learning disability or something. I don't get it. I can't figure it out. TOAs and all that. Can't even get to like the 450 to 500s. It's just took me a while to do that. I just have to commit to stuff. You know me, I just commit to fun. I don't even have a max cape, so I'm just always looking for pets and stuff like that. I don't play it the right way, so. It's like when you do a contest, you do the Iron Man contest, and I really grind it. I'm like, then I won that. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. But it's like I got no incentive just to sit there. Plus, I give all my money away. And then I'm like, well, I need my gear to boss, so I can't pay for like a construction cape because I just donated and it's all good, but I could care less. I'm just having fun. I'm not a serious gamer. I'm just kind of here for the fellowship.
Yeah, I'm a serious gamer. But that's my fun though. Like me being a serious gamer, I have fun doing that.
Yeah, you can do
I'm weird
both.
like that though. I'm weird like that. Like people are like, why are you doing the best stuff in the game? Why do you have to play the meta? You gotta play it, you gotta have fun. Like, well, me playing the meta, that is fun for me.
Precisely.
I'm just weird like that. I've been in so many WoW guilds, and I'm always asking them like, "What's the best class? I want to play the best class." And they're like, "Don't do that. Like, play what you like playing." And I'm like, "I like playing the best class."
There you go.
That's just how I am.
That extra difficulty level there. Yeah. Expert mode.
Yeah, but I've been playing games since I was 4 years old, so I can play any game, any class.
Yeah, you said you were like running like 100-man clans, like 9 years old or something like that.
100 what?
100-man like raids or something like that when you were like 9 running clans or something like that.
No, I wasn't running
100-man
raids.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like
well,
you just breathe, eat, sleep, breathe this stuff.
When I was 12, I was co-running a 100-man roster PK clan. We had our own website, and one of our videos got 35,000 views. You can look it up. It's called Imperial Idol Clan. And then eventually the clan got passed on to me, and I became the leader. But that didn't last long because I got a permanent mute, and I quit playing RuneScape for a couple years. And I think I only got a permanent mute because I was account sharing, and my friend did something, and then he moved away to Texas. And but then I got my account back, came back. I joined a clan called Fury of the Knights, and I was doing so much for the clan that when the leader quit, like 2 months in, he passed the clan on to me, and I ran that for 12 years. And at one point, we had about 1,500 members in our Discord, and but we had even before that, like when I was about maybe 14, I got us like 200, 300 members. So, but that doesn't really have to do anything with like with being good at games. I just been playing games my entire life.
I mean, yeah, you can organize it and everything like that, but you still have skills on top of that. I mean, I don't know how good you were when you were 12, but I mean,
I was trash.
you're
I was level
trash.
50 on RuneScape Classic for like 3 years.
It cured me.
Yeah. But I didn't really care for RuneScape Classic, man. RuneScape Classic was really bad. I really only played it because my friends were playing it at school.
Right. Is that the only thing you played like that age? Or were you just like grown up on other stuff?
I think so. This is when I was 9, like 9, 10. I played a lot of like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Final Fantasy. I played some racing games. But eventually I got really hooked on SOCOM, and I started a couple clans on SOCOM. I played SOCOM till like 5 o'clock in the morning growing up, which is basically like Call of Duty, but this is like back when nobody knew that PS2 had online gaming. Alright guys, that's the event.
All
We're
right.
gonna end it here. If you guys want supplies, let me know. Now I'm gonna dip, and then we're gonna start the next event here in 2 minutes.
Sounds good, man. Thanks again for hosting this.
Good luck, boys.
Yeah, thanks. It was cool.
No problem.
God bless.